You're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next. Darren Charles gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Let's play ball. That hit him. He's got first. Out. He's out.
At the plate, Elvis Pineda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Indians, the third baseman, Elvis Pineda.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Pineda is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at-bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Now the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
A bouncer up the middle. He takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Coming to the plate now, Franmil Reyes.
Leading off
And as
for
you can
the
see,
Indians,
he's had some troubles here
the
in
right
his own
fielder,
ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
This is foul right side. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And when you focus on the numbers, this starting pitcher leads the American League in strikeouts. When I had a big punch-out guy on the mound, I always tell myself I have to stay in. I have to stay engaged mentally in this one. I have to watch what the catcher's putting down. I have to go through my pre-pitch routine and stay on my toes, because at any moment, that big ball could be coming your way.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Domingo Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2. Santana stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here's another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll move to the third with no score. So digging in now, Greg Allen. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike one.
0-1's the count. Ball one.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Batting 8. The second
in
baseman.
now, number 64.
Number 64.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fisher's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Grayson Greenier. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Elvis Pineda. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. To first. Ruiz is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in, Nico Goodrum. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Goodrum.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up
7.
next, it'll be Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he'll step off. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Another one sent foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away. One man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And Jake Bauers comes to the plate.
Jake Bauers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Chopped to third. Torres comes up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Stepping up now, Domingo Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Domingo Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Fouled away. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Into the box now, Greg Allen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this is low, ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Casado is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. At the plate, number 64. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 64.
Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Velasquez, originally from New York State, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding into the box, Grayson Greenier. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail 1-0. Digging in once again, Elvis Pineda. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is where you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes on 0-2, and it's fouled away. And a step off. Pineda gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Tim Anderson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Indians leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here now is Jake Bowers. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready once again, Domingo Santana. He went down on strikes last time up.
Domingo Santana.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
The center fielder, number 1, Greg Allen.
Stepping in now, Greg Allen. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopper foul. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, number 64. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The second baseman, number 64.
On his way to pitch number 100. Left side. Backhanded. And that's the first out. In now for Cleveland, Grayson Greenier. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a
Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. On the ground softly towards second. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in, Elvis Pineda. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Fouled off. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Baltimore Orioles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 13 wins a league-high 16th decision as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. Darren Charles is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
14 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes.